What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? This is Pimp Daddy 28 here, and today I'm going to show you guys the first stash update for my 2019 Firework stash. So I went to WF Boom this past Saturday to make my annual wholesale order with them, and unfortunately was only able to pick up 3 cases since they were the only cases in my order that were in stock at the time. So I'm going to have to pick up the rest of my order probably around either late May or sometime in June, whenever they'll all be in stock. So this will probably be a shorter video than usual, and I know to a lot of you guys who watch my videos, that's probably comes as good news, since I know a lot of you guys don't like me to hear me rambling on. So I'll try to make this as short and sweet as possible. So let's get right to it. All right, we'll start with the cases first. So this year I got a case of Gemstone Jackpot by Shogun. It's a 21-shot cake, and it's a new item for 2019. WF Boom doesn't have too many new items out this year as they did last year or the year before, but the cakes they have, the new cakes that they have out this year are definitely worth it, and definitely intend to purchase a few more of their new items as well. So, and the performance on here, we got 21 shots, as I mentioned before. Duration is 26 seconds. The color is red, green, blue, purple, and orange. The sound is loud breaks and whistle tails. The description is, go for a new high score with fan flights of triple neon multicolored dahlias, whistle tails, vibrant colorful peonies, and dazzling gold glitter cores. You've hit the Gemstone Jackpot. It's a great description, let me tell you. So we got the, you could scan the barcode with your phone if you guys want to check out the video, or you could just go to the WF Boom website. So we got the actual photo of the effects here. I know it's not much to go on. It's a pretty small photo. And the firing pattern is angled. And this is somewhat comical. So Shogun produced a new noise level meter for this year. And you got loud, which is what this cake is on, low noise, and quiet. I kind of find that funny because they didn't even include a medium or above average. It's either loud or it sounds like shit. So that may have been a better rating system to say, but I guess it is what it is. So again, definitely recommend this item just from the demo videos that I've seen of it, and I definitely can't wait to see what this one looks like up close. All right, moving on. We got a case of Above and Beyond by Shogun. This is a 16-shot cake. This is not a new item. I think this has been out for at least a few years now. Intended to get this cake over the last couple of years. I just never was able to kind of fit it into my budget. So this year, definitely was able to fit it in, and I definitely had my eye on this cake for several years. It's kind of like what you'd call an economy line cake, basically, since it comes 6 to a case for a pretty good value. And as I mentioned before, it's a very, very nice cake. Let me get to the performance on the side over here. So we got the pictures with the effects on them. We got red coconut mine to coconut and white strobe bombard, brocade mine to brocade and green glitter bombard, aqua mine to gold glitter willow and aqua bombard, and crackling mine to multicolor peony and crackling. On the bottom here, we got a performance summary. You got, this cake is in Arial. Shots are 16. Colors are red, green, aqua, and gold. Effects are strobe, coconut, mine, glitter. Sound is crackling and bombard burst, and the duration is about 30 seconds on average. All right, and last but not least, we got a case of Surgical Strike by AFW. It's a 24-shot cake. So, this year, I decided to get this cake. It looked very nice on the video. And the performance, I believe, is on the side over here. Let me get this cake out of the way here. All right. Number of shots is 24. Duration is 30 seconds on average. It's a straight fire cake. The effects are tails, palms, strobes, and crackling. And the colors are red, green, purple, blue, white, and gold. And a performance is crackling tails to red palm with green strobe, purple palm with green strobe, blue palm with white strobe, green palm with time rain, color palm with white strobe, and red palm with crackling. All right, so moving on now, we get to the retail items. I purchased a few retail items while I was at the store as well. We got a couple of wheels, spinners. Bought one of these last year. I also bought one of these as well. I just never was able to get to use them. If you remember, I did a demo of this either last year or a couple years ago, and this thing actually had a report in it, and that's why I actually bought another one, because I wanted to see if it was an isolated incident or if it indeed does have a report in it. As like a normal thing, and it wasn't just an isolated incident, but it's an isolated incident, but who knows. So didn't light this off yet. This is the whistling tri-rotating wheel, and by the way, both of these don't have a brand. And also purchased, this is a new item, it's called Shogun 6-driver color changing wheel, and definitely I don't remember seeing a video for this, but considering that this one caught my eye, I know this one would definitely be interesting, and this one will probably be even more interesting. So definitely can't wait to see how these perform. And I also wanted to mention that these items do come with nails, so you don't have to like search for your own nail or anything like that. Like this one, I don't know if you guys can see it. The nail is kind of up on the top right there. So just wanted to kind of mention that. And over here we got a couple of cakes. Got 12 o'clock high by Shogun. I intended to get a case of this last year, but this cake didn't really come in till like the 29th or 30th of June, and I think I picked up my entire order by around, I say the 20th maybe. So I wasn't intending to wait till the 29th to pick up my order, so I ended up replacing this with a case of Beast by Firework. So was kind of bummed out I didn't get a chance to get this cake at all, even via retail. So this year, I was able to find a few of these cakes on the shelf and decided to pick one up to demo off for this year. And this is a 22-shot cake. And the rating system that Shogun has for this cake is kind of complicated, so I don't want to kind of go through everything here. I'll just read the description for the performance here. We got a beautiful cake, sure to be high on everyone's list. Features 22 shots in green, purple, blue, red, and white. Together with brocade crowns, willow palms, strobes, crackling, and 3-tone whistles. All hands point straight up and agree this is one towering experience. And you got the effects here. I don't want to kind of read them off because they're kind of small and it's going to take a while. You got the colors here, and you got the list of effects here. You got crackle, break, strobe, and whistle. Fan spread is 0 degrees since this is not an angled cake. It just goes straight up, and the break size is hard. And then you got the rating system here. You got the shots, it's 22. Duration is about 30 seconds, and the volume is 100, obviously. Along with this cake, I picked up another 200 grammer by Shogun called Sport Fishing. This is a 19-shot cake, very unique cake. It combines a fish effect along with some pretty nice hard-hitting breaks. The performance on the back here, or at least the description, the writing on this is kind of faded a little bit. We got a very nice catch of the day as the 19 shots reel out in a variety of straight up and fan-shaped displays. If you are fishing for a wild and colorful show, this cake delivers a full package of screaming, glittery, swirling tails, strobes, crackling mines, and multicolor effects. And we got the effects listed here for the cake. I'm just gonna kind of hold the camera still and let you guys pause the video just to read them off on your own. I know this one in the end here is kind of faded, so I apologize for that. Got the colors here. We got different effects. We got crackle, break, strobe, glitter, and fish. Break size is not as hard as the other cake, the 12 o'clock high, and the fan spread is 30 degrees. It's an angled cake. And you got the number of shots here, which is 19. Duration is about 27 seconds, and volume is, I believe it's about 75. So that's a first. You know, make the volume 100 on that one. I guess because it mainly has fish effects, and those aren't really loud, so. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for my first stash update for 2019. I know I usually have more items to show you guys for my first stash update, but unfortunately most of my order is not in stock yet. So to kind of make up for that, decided to kind of have a little bit of a feature, a post-stash update feature. And I know this is kind of a painful memory, but I promise some good will come out of this as I kind of explain myself here. Now, for the love of crappy items, I know you guys remember this item here, the 38-inch giant rocket by Mighty Max. Made a demo video of this that was kind of hilarious, but also disappointing at the same time. So, if you remember, I kind of gave this item a bit of a description, gave it kind of a 4-letter word that as you know, I'm not allowed to use on YouTube. And I also kind of continued it with a bit of a phrase after it. I'm pretty sure many of you remember it. Forrest Gump said it many times throughout the intro to that video. And as you guys know, Forrest Gump is the guy who lights off the fireworks and runs like a crackhead away from the fireworks. Anyways, so I know this item doesn't really perform much as a pyro item on its own, but I will say this: if you live in a bit of a rough neighborhood and you really don't have like a guard dog or anything, and you have this item in your hands, you know, after being disappointed, you know, lighting off this item, not kind of being performing as well as you'd hoped it would, you can take whatever you have left of these rockets in terms of this item and kind of hold it over your shoulder, kind of a bit of like a guard, your own guard dog, so to speak. So if you have people kind of walking by your house, scoping you out, and they see you kind of walking back and forth in front of your house, they'll look at you and they'll tell their friends, they'll say, "You see that guy out there? That guy is a pyromaniac. You do not want to mess with that guy over there." You know why? Because you know who lives in that house? Pyromaniac lives in that house. That's what they'll say. So, as you guys know, I'm pretty sure I didn't mention this before, but I like to make use of everything, and I don't like to just toss crappy things out and just, you know, say, well, you know, that's money not well spent, I'll take the hit. No, I like to make use of everything, and I'm pretty sure if you guys have sadly I've purchased this rocket, you could definitely use this as a guard item. But please do not, I repeat, do not light this item on the 4th. If you do, the people on your street will probably carry you out all the way towards the end of the street, ditch you. Maybe they'll be nice enough to leave you some cab fare, but you will have to leave the premises and not come back until the next day. So, so do not use this as a pyro item. But as a guard item, it definitely kind of makes more sense. Now, if people get close enough to you and they see that you have the 38-inch giant rocket, they'll say, "Oh, well, this guy has a crappy rocket on his hands. Oh, he can't do anything." Well, as a backup, if that doesn't work, you can use this item. And this is kind of like a bazooka stick. So, you know, they see you holding this item, they definitely won't mess with you. They'll know you're the real deal. So this is kind of, you don't kind of want to bring this out first. This is kind of like, you know, for emergency purposes. So if the 38-inch rocket doesn't work, you could use this item as a backup. So yeah, just some free advice. All right, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.